Yo, I keep on saying this. Every day goes by, every chapter, One Piece just continues to creep on the power strength. Like, bro, spoilers. If you are not caught up, I'm about to spoil the latest chapter, chapter 1122, here and now. So if you're not caught up, kick fucking rocks. So the chapter is called "The Time Is at Hand," and we see this cover arc, giving respects and homage to Hirokoshi's My Hero Academia, because if anybody is not caught up or anything like that, his series has officially ended. This shit looks dope as hell. I'm like, kudos to the dude who drew this shit. We start off with Vegapunk speaking on, well, he's still yapping. And there's something that he said that's interesting, where the fate of the worlds depends on the pirates. So not even the Navy, not the Revolutionary, not those people who are more on the good side of things. It's a fucking evil motherfucker. He highlights that the fate upon the world depends on pirates. It's their show, and everybody here is hyped as hell. Like, look at the pirates at the bottom, fucking hyped as shit. And all these dudes over here is fucking talking about the Navy. No, you're speaking on the wrong people. And this communication has been going even through Impel Down, which is kind of weird because, like, why do they have transponder snails in Impel Down? Like, why you have that? Shouldn't they just have like their own Den Mushi? Like, why have the intercoms like that? But anyway, it doesn't matter. Pretty much, they're disappointed because Vegapunk was once a part of their organization, and we see Kobe over here doing a flashback to little episode 1, or chapter 1 at least, where I'm saying he's gonna become the king of the. And then it's very interesting that he's now on his A game. He's saying, I gotta stop you from achieving your dreams. So we're gonna see a lot of Kobe now, and I can't fucking wait. He's been in the background for too fucking long right now. It's time to see some action, some garb shit from him. We now see Buggy glazing. Well, Buggy's trying to hype man his shit, and obviously his henchmen start glazing him, like whatever. On this side, Caribou actually is on the ship, the Blackbeard pirate ship, and he's going straight to Beehive. So it's going to be very interesting on the information he gives him, if he's going to tell the truth or not. Obviously, my boy Blackbeard is looking at this shit. It's like, you can bring him here to me. If you tell him the truth, cool. If he's not, then very simple. We now pan back to Egghead on the fight, and my boy Emmett is getting fucked up by Warcree. Like, he's not looking real hot right now. And the Giants are concerned of him, and the transponder snails are just getting exploded and shit. We now pan to the Straw Hat, the other Straw Hat that are on the Sunny Go. Venus Jura is back. He's jumping towards the fucking ship. It looks weird in this panel, but it's jumping. Nami's crying. Usopp and Chopper is popping out their eyes. These two is about to bink for bink now. And we now have these dialogue, which is obviously from the Iron Giant. I'm sorry, Joy Boy. Luffy is concerned about the Giant, but the Giant keeps on speaking. I knew that there was no chance he would still be alive. And we'll get to later know that later down the line why he said that. But let's talk about this. How big is Jupiter? Like, he's looking like, if we compare everybody else, Warcree is big as fuck, first of all. And I forgot to mention, Garcia didn't get jump in the water, but it's very weird because the way how the panel looked in the previous, it looked like he was gonna get submerged in that shit. But hey, he's here now. But Jupiter is fucking big. Maybe might not be as big as like a Sea King, but golly. Emmett says that I failed to make him king. Not referring to this one, but the older Joy Boy, because, he was back when Joy Boy was still there. And Luffy is confused about king. What is your name? Said the Iron Giant. Luffy intends to say his name and say he is going to be the Pirate King. And this is where shit kind of pops off. Buddy used Conqueror's Haki. Now, this took me when I first did my live on YouTube, where he untied this little knot, and by untying this knot, he emitted a huge amount of conquerors. So huge that not only he was able to stretch across miles upon miles of ocean, but he fucking split the sky. And the first thing that came to my mind is that, one, why is an inanimate object having conquerors haki? That shouldn't exist. He's not an actual like being with ambition. Like, that was just so crazy as fuck when I first saw it. And then the sky, if he's an inanimate object that has conquerors haki, and this much to split the sky is fucking absurd. Not only that, his shit was so strong, it literally converted all 4 of the Goroseis back to their normal form. 3 of these fuckers are back to Mary Geoise. And my dude, Mars, when the fuck did you get back here? Like, the last time we saw Mars, he was just destroying transponder snails. Now he was just fucking chilling. Like, he's back here. So you just gonna watch your boys getting fucked up like this? That's kind of crazy. Like, yeah, as I said, they teleported back to Mary Geoise where they usually sit down. But this is what makes it so interesting. We see Great Emu huffing and fucking puffing. So not only this inanimate object, this robot, emitted powerful conquerors haki, so tremendous that it can stretch across massive amount of ocean bodies. It was able to split the sky. It was able to convert 4 Goroseis back into their regular form, send 3 of them back into the fucking Mary Geoise. But apparently its reach is so great, it makes this dude huffing and puff. Like, I don't think you understand how far of a distance and how powerful that is. So we pan back to the Sun and Gold. The Sun and Gold is now landed safely in the water. Luffy being glad that they made it and it's very safe. The rest of them are crying and shit like that. Nami is worried about Atlas and Edison, which is good. And basically, this is kind of like wrapping it up type shit for like them to get. This is wrapping it up the arc, because now like the major threats are kind of like taking a back foot. Is really like there's nothing much to do here. So my man Garcia is the only one that's still on Egghead looking at Emeth, right? And we see this dialogue with Emeth where it say, "Listen up, Emeth. The time is at hand." The time? Now I think to myself, who the fuck is he talking to? He's talking to fucking Joy Boy. This is the first time we're seeing a silhouette of Joy Boy. We can see the straw hat, we can see the collar, so he has a cloak, you know what I'm saying? And he says, "I'm gathering up the most powerful haki to and seal it inside of." What the fuck do you mean? Like, new haki unlocked? Like, holy shit. You could just seal haki in inanimate objects for storage for 900 years. You're bound to live much longer than me. I'm not gonna always be around to help. Then we get to see at some point you're going to be in mortal danger, or someone's going to be in mortal danger. So he sealed a fuck ton of haki in a knot, that same knot, and all he has to do is untie the knot when shit pops off. And we see him in more detail right over here, where it looked like he has a peg leg and a hook. Apparently it looks like it, because both the right side are skinny as fuck. Like, things like this will happen, just like always. And now we pan it off this right here where it say, "I hope I don't get lonely, hehe." And this is the last page of this chapter. Oh, and there's no break, so we're gonna get more shit the next week. Like, that is so fucking crazy. We just have a whole new power of haki unlocked. Like, I want you to understand that. We're able to seal haki for 900 years, period. Like, that's wow. But hey, what do y'all think about this chapter? Do y'all think this is fine? I personally give this a 10 out of 10, and I can't wait to the next chapter. You know what I'm saying? But hey, what do y'all think?